Namaste friends, welcome to Kathak classes by me. My name is DEVESH Mirchandani and this is the first time officially I am teaching Kathak. So I'm so excited with so much of registrations. Oh my god, the number of people all over the world have joined this group and I feel so honored. My journey in Kathak started 11 years back and I have reached here standing before you teaching Kathak. So I feel very proud of myself. I feel so happy with all the blessings of my gurus. Today I am able to stand before you and teach you Kathak. Okay, so you know this is lockdown and I am in my house and I am trying to teach from my house through the digital platform, and you all have trusted in me. You all have showed so much of love to me that I feel I'm so overwhelmed with happiness. And yes, this is a responsibility for me to teach you this art form. It's beautiful. Once you start learning, once you start getting into this art form, it's an addiction. You want to learn more and more. So let's start. Okay. Not talking too much because we have to start with practical. You will stand in the first position of dance. Now whether you are 7 years old or 70 years old, you have to stand straight. The way you hold yourself shows what feelings you have for this dance form and what attitude you have for this dance form. If you come like this, if you have drooping shoulder, if you are not confident, if you are relaxed, if you are lazy, it's not going to work. You have to stand straight. Now the left hand is down, the left palm, and the right palm on top of it. This is called Naman. And the feet position, which is in V, which is not too wide, not too close. Okay, it's in a position where you can stand comfortably. It's called Sama, S-A-M-A, and this is Naman, N-A-M-A-N. Okay, so stand like this. Make sure it's not too close, it's not too far. 6 inches away from your chest, right in front of you, where your posture is nice and beautiful. Your shoulders are down, your body is elongated, your stomach is in, and you're ready to dance. Okay, now let's start with the footwork. As you know, footwork is very important in Kathak, so we have to start with that. Okay, now we will do only flat. So you will go right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, you will just do flat to make your feet used to the flow, and then your sound becomes even better with practice. So only flat. We will do till 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we will start with Teen Tal, which is of 16 beats. I will tell you what is Teen Tal. So now we will try to do 16 times and stop on 1. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. If you find it difficult to count after 8, just count 8 again. Okay? Little slow. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Okay? A little faster now. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. Simple, isn't it? Just alternate legs. This is my right side, this is my left side. So I'm starting with my right and I'm going to go right, left, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. Okay? On 1, it's sum. Okay? Any beat, any first matra of any tal is called sum. Not any first matra of any tal is called sum. Okay. Standing together, feet together, nice elongated, posture has to be beautiful, and you're going to start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. Simple. So remember, first matra of any tal is called sum. S-U-M, sum, or S-A-M, sum. Common mistakes when you do tatkar. From the beginning you have to be careful. Don't lift your feet too high. Okay, it is not like this. This is wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is wrong. You will not lift it so much. I will show like this. Wrong. Okay, you have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Showing like this, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again reminding you, this is my right side, this is my left side. Standing in first position, which is called Naman, Sama. Standing together, shoulders wide apart, nice, and hold yourself nicely. Release your shoulder, don't jam it, keep it down, and stretch your body, stretch your torso, nice and long, and you will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. So I did 2 cycles. One avartan, one cycle is of 16 beats. You finish on 1. But if you have to do 2 cycles, so that is 16 plus 16, which is how much? Let's calculate. So that's 32. And that's 2 cycles of avartan. Okay, let's do that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. Simple? Okay. Now you must be wondering why the sound is not coming, like how it's coming from my feet. If you're a beginner and if it's not coming from your feet, it's normal. The sound is not going to come overnight. This art form requires a lot of practice, lot of dedication, years of riyaz, and then only you can get this kind of sound, which even I, a student still, you will always be a student, we are always going to be a student of dance, and I am also still learning. So you have to practice. Now that's why I am making you do this exercise, so that your footwork becomes better and you get this sound eventually. So one last time, only 1 avartan. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. Okay, now if you have practiced this and if you've got this right, you can pause the video, practice till here, and then I will teach you the second basic of footwork. Okay, so before we move on to the second basic, let me explain you what is teen tal. So tal, teen tal, which is also called tri tal. Now tri tal or teen tal has 16 beats. Okay, it's divided in 4 parts, which we call khand. So there are 4 khands, 4 parts, and each part has 4 beats. Now how do you say this? Suppose, let's say 4 khand, so which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so how will I say this? I will say dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dhin, dhin, dha, tin, tin, ta, dhin, dhin, dha, and dha, which is the first beat, which is called the sum, as I told you earlier. Now how to say this? Let's try to say with numbers first. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. Okay, this is not a selfie video, so I'm not able to see if you can see my hand because my camera is facing, my screen is facing that side and camera is here. I will say this again. 5, 6, 7, 8, dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dhin, dhin, dha, tin, tin, ta, dhin, dhin, dha. Okay, even the koel, the nightingale, the koel is also singing in the rhythm. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. Okay, That's teen tal. Again repeating, 3 tal is divided, is a tal of 16 beats divided in 4 parts. Each part has 4 beats. Now I have to tell you what is tali and what is khali. So if you realize I am clapping on 1, then I am doing 2, 3, 4, then clapping on 5. So 1 and 5 is tali, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is called khali. It's an empty beat. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. 1, 5 and 13 is tali, is a clap, and 9 is called khali. So always the tals are divided in tali and khali, and that's the division. So teen tal, again, how do you define it? It's a tal of 16 beats divided in 4 parts, 4 khands. Each khand has 4 matras. The tali is on 1, 5, 13 and khali is on 9. And sum is on 1, of course. So let's say this in vilambit lay, which is slow lay, which is dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, tin, tin, ta, ta, dhin, dhin, dha, dha. Okay? Dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, tin, tin, ta, ta, dhin, dhin, dha. Let's do vilambit lay, only flat feet. So no heels. This is the first, very basic. Hands together in the first position, naman and sama, and you stand here. Okay, let's start. Now whenever you do the footwork, which is called tatkar, we stand like this. And when you start dancing, when you're going to use your hands, we stand like this. This I will tell you later. So let's stand in the first position and do the footwork. One avartan of teen tal, which means 16 counts, finishing on 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. I finished on my right leg. Okay, this is my right and this is my left. And I am just doing alternate. I am not doing the second basic, which is a little tricky. This is very simple. Just right, left, right, left, right, left. Very easy. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, tin, tin, ta, ta, dhin, dhin, dha, dha. It's very slow speed. It's called vilambit. V-I-L-A-M-B-I-T. Vilambit. Okay. Vilambit lay. Lay is speed. So vilambit lay, slow speed. That's all you need to know right now. I am not going to throw a lot of information to you because this is your first class. Okay. One last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, tin, tin, ta, ta, dhin, dhin, dha, dha. Let's start with the second basic. Okay. Again, standing in the first position. Now this time, be careful. What you have to do is, you have to go right, left, right, left. Now you will start with left. So you will go left, right, left, right. Now again you will start with right. So you will go right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, and stop. Finish with right. Okay? Which means, I told you it's divided in 4 parts, the 4 khands. So you will do 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 khand. The second one you will start from left, which will be 5, 6, 7, 8. Third one with right, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fourth one with left, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. Okay, let's try this. 5. Now this you have to concentrate. You have to think. Oh my God. Right, left, then left, right, then right, left, then left, right, and right. You finish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dha, din, din, dha. Dha, din, din, dha. Dha, din, din, ta, ta, din, din, dha, dha. Okay? Nobody will do this like this. No. And nobody will swing. Dha, din, din. No swinging and no feet apart. Feet together. Okay? And stand here. And you will not lift your leg too much. It's wrong. You stand together and you go right, left, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. That was 1 avartan, the cycle. Avartan, cycle. Avartan of the tal, cycle of the tal. Okay? Now we will do 2 avartans and stop on sum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. Now we will do only one cycle, but when you will finish the sum, what you will do is you will stand in the angle. This is right diagonal, this is left diagonal. Okay, just you shift your body to the right diagonal. Okay, and you will just do 1 to show the sum. Okay, after you've done 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. Okay, 1 avartan, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. Let's say the tal, the 3 tal again in Vilambit Lay. Now remember, sometimes I see children in many Kathak classes, they don't know what's the voice modulation, and they don't have a style. The way they stand looks very like, doesn't look good. It's not appealing. You have to stand very gracefully even when you do the padhant, and the way you do the padhant also has to be very graceful. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dha, din, din, dha, dha, din, din, dha, dha, tin, tin, ta, ta, din, din, dha, dha. Those were the 16 beats finishing on 1. Again with numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. Okay? Not going mad and don't have to scream like dha, din, din. No. It's not karate classes, it's Kathak classes. So a lot of grace and good poise. Stand tall, feel proud of yourself that you're learning Kathak, and have the right voice modulation. I have to right now scream because the camera is far and you have to hear me, but you can say it and it has to sound melodious, it has to sound nice, it has to sound rhythmic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dha, din, din, dha, dha, din, din, dha, dha, tin, tin, ta, ta, din, din, dha, dha. That was the Vilambit leg. One more time, the feet. 1, 2, and with the sum. Remember 1, 2, 3, 4. Dha, din, din, dha, dha, din, din, dha, dha, tin, tin, ta, ta, din, din, dha, dha. This was alternate legs. Now we will do the second basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dha, din, din, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, and stop. Okay, even when you do this pose and look there, it has to be sharp. You can't change your look. You can't look underconfident, look here and look everywhere. No, just look there, one spot. You have to have this discipline of nazar, of looking at one place. Okay, one last time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, tin, tin, ta, ta, din, din, dha, dha. And a nice bright smile, bright, nice face. There has to be some feelings, some light in your eyes. The eyes can't be dead and sleepy. Okay, looking there. All of this, if you start doing from the beginning, I'm telling you, as you grow, it's going to be naturally there in your body. Okay, lovely. Let's move on. Okay, now we'll do the same thing in diagonal. Okay, now remember, when you have to stand diagonal, it cannot be the diagonal of the room. If I have to follow the diagonal of the room, it's going to be here, because this is a rectangle. So it's going to be here, where audience will not be able to see my body clearly. Okay, we don't want to show our back to the audience. We don't want to become profile. We want to be diagonal. So if this is front, then this is my diagonal right side, and this is my diagonal left side, where you can even see if I have to do anything here, any dance movement, you can still see my face, right? So let's stand in diagonal and do the same thing in Vilambit leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da, din, din, da, da, din, din, da, da, din, din, da, da, din, din, change, and da, din, din, da, da, din, din, da, da, din, din, da, da, din, din, da, da. Finishing in front. Okay, so you have to learn to also dance in diagonal both the sides. Okay, so it gets a little tricky, a little confusing. You might miss the feet and you might do the wrong feet. No problem, stop and do it again. Okay, so now we will move on a little bit to the next basic, the third basic. Are you ready for that? Let's start. Let's say the tal again. This time I'm going to show you my hands. My hands are not that beautiful, but I will show you my hands only this time. You won't be able to see my face. Okay, left hand is here, right hand is on top, and you will go clap, which is on 1. So dha, din, din, dha, dha, din, din, dha, dha, tin, tin, ta, ta, din, din, dha, dha. Okay, this is Vilambit leg. Some teachers also, some schools, some teachers, what they do is after the khali, they make them clap here so that they don't get confused, because when you start saying the compositions, you might get confused. So it goes like dha, din, din, dha, dha, din, din, dha, dha, tin, tin, ta, ta, din, din, dha, dha. And they come back here on some, because this is the fourth part, and after that again you have to say this cycle twice. So basically after khali you have to say 3 times, then it's your sum, then the third time, then it comes here. So people get confused. So sometimes people do dha, din, din, dha, dha, din, din, dha, dha, tin, tin, ta, ta, din, din, dha, dha is also fine. If you think this is better for you, you can do this. I don't usually follow this. I do normal here. It's up to you. I've given you 2 options. Showing you the feet only this time. Okay, so it goes like the first one that I taught you was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. The second one was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. Now the third one is, I will do a bit slower. Third one, you will, instead of doing the flat on 4, you will do the heel. So what do I mean by that is, I mean 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you will go with the same leg. The left leg you will go 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, which means 4, 8, 12 and 16 is going to be the heel. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. Simple. Let's try that one more time. Let's do the third basic, which is with the heels, with the teen tal theka in tha. Tha is single beat, single, not double, not madhya, not druta, in vilambit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dha, din, din, dha, dha, din, din, dha, dha, din, din, ta, ta, din, din. One more time. Right, left, right, heel. Left, right, left, heel. Right, left, right, heel. Left, right, left, heel. Okay. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Dha, din, din, dha, dha, din, din, dha, dha, din, din, ta, ta, din, din, dha, dha. Finish here. The sum is here. We'll look here. Okay. One last time. A little faster, but not madhya like. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Dha, din, din, dha, dha, din, din, dha, dha, din, din, ta, ta, din, din, dha, dha, din, din, dha, dha, din, din, dha, dha, din, din, ta, ta, din, din, dha, dha. Oh, lovely. This is all what you had to learn for the first class. This is the most basic and most important which you learn from the first class. It's also called ta, thai, thai, tat, a, thai, thai, tat. That is what we all learn in Kathak class when we go for the first time as beginners. It's ta, thai, thai, tat, a, thai, thai, tat, which is ta, thai, thai, tat, a, thai, thai, tat, ta, thai, thai, tat, a, thai, thai, tat, ta. Okay, so that is what you have to learn. That's your very, very basic first class. I will also now sit down and explain you a little bit theory, a little talking session, so you will see that. So that was your practical information for the day. You have to do this footwork ta thai thai tat a thai thai tat every day, and that is how you will get better. You will get the nice beautiful sound from your feet, and that is only possible with practice. So make your notes, make a notebook, keep a notebook ready, write it down. I'm going to give you theory information. I can't give you through the video because it's going to be a very long video. It's difficult for me to upload it then. So theory information, I will write it down in the group. That group is there. Whatever information I want to give you, theory, practical, whatever, I will always post it in that group. And yes, writing is a very good exercise, and it will help you process the information that you've learned if you write it down. That's the best exercise to learn this dance form. And again, I have to say that I will give you the information, but how you will receive it, how you will practice, how you will do your riyaz, it's totally up to you, and that is what will make you stand apart, and that is how you will grow as a dancer. You will decide how fast you want to learn. You want to learn in 10 years or you want to learn in 1 year. The basics, it's up to you. So whatever is your age, whether you're 7 or 70, this is only going to be possible through practice. Moving on, you know that we have 8 classical dance forms in India and all the 8 classical dance forms are difficult. Let's try to name them. We have Kathak, Kathakali, Kuchipudi, Bharatnatyam, Mohiniyattam, Manipuri is there, Odissi, Kshatriya. These are the 8 forms we have. You have to know their names, of course, but you have to also understand that you can't learn all the classical dance forms in one lifetime. Trust me, now that you're learning Kathak, as you will grow and become advanced in Kathak, you will realize that actually you know very little, because these classical dance forms are like an ocean. How much ever you learn, it's not enough. there's so much more. And Kathak is a very prominent dance form. It's becoming very famous. We have 3 gharanas, Lucknow, Jaipur, Banaras. And you're mainly going to learn Lucknow and Jaipur. I have learned both, little bit of both, and that's what I have taken the best of both and applied in my body, in my style, and maybe that's why it looks different, it stands apart. Not that I know much, I am still learning, I'm still a student, I will always be a student. I always say that I'm trying to learn Kathak. I don't even say that I know anything in Kathak, I'm just trying to learn. So yeah, you will always be a student. If this attitude is there, that you will think that you're a student, even after 10, 15, 20 years, if you think that you're a student, then only you will learn, otherwise your growth will stop. Moving on, today you learn Teen Tal. I will repeat that it's the Tal of 16 beats. It's divided in 4 parts. The Theka is Dha Din Din Da, Dha Din Din Da, Dha Din Din Da, Ta Din Din Da. The Tali is on 1, 5, 13, Khali is on 9. Sum is on 1. Sum is basically the first beat, first matra of any Tal. So that is the information, and you learned the footwork, you learned the flat feet, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, then you learned 1, 2, 3, 4, then repeat from left, right, all flat, then you learned with the heel, which was 1, 2, 3 heel, which is left, which is right, heel, left, heel. That is what you learned today. You learned the Naman position, you learned the Sama position, the first position of dance used for Tatkar, the footwork. Tatkar is footwork. Avartan is a cycle of the Tal. Yes, so that is what basically we covered today. Not much, but still very important. We'll go slow, we'll take it gradually, and I will see you in the next class with more information. I will put some theory information in the notes on the Facebook group. So thank you so much for joining. I am once again saying this. I always expect people to join Bollywood, semi-classical Bollywood workshops or tutorials and buy tutorials, but people coming forward for classical is a very big thing. That means Kathak is doing really good. I have contributed little in taking Kathak forward, but of course Maharajji, people like Maharajji who have taken Kathak internationally, introduced Kathak to the whole world. So we are just trying to take the legacy forward, people like me. And thank you so much for supporting this classical form. Helping an artist like me by you joining is also a help for me, because it's a lockdown. It's impossible for me to go out and earn. It's impossible for me to go out. So thank you so much once again. This is Devesh.